Hey everybody, how's it going? My name is Vixie, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be setting up my B6 Stalogy for the week, the last week of February, basically the 21st through the 27th. So I'm just going to jump in. This is my little Kinball weeks, it's amazing. It's really become like my staple, it's like my everyday. Why do I struggle with this every week? Seriously? It's not even a tight fit, I don't get it, but anyway, whatever. So, before we jump into it, let me show you what I'm working with this week. This is a little weekly overview that I made myself in Canva. A lot of you have been asking me about this. I do have a video somewhere, I will link it anyway in the description, but I do have a video on how I create my inserts, so you can check that out if you're interested. They're honestly really easy to make. The kit I am using this week is my new kit. This is now actually out in the shop, so I will have that linked in the description. I love this. This came out so perfectly. This is my, I'm calling it my Goth Life Kit because I really wasn't sure what else to call it, but I love this. I absolutely love this. So these are all of my full boxes. I'm really going to have a hard time trying to choose which full box that I'm going to use, and there's 4 skin tones available. It looks gorgeous. It just looks gorgeous. Then I have my washi strips and my date headers. My friend Catherine, actually, she got all excited about the moth washi. I hate moths, they scare the crap out of me, but I kind of like this. Not really, sort of. I mean, I kind of do. It scares me, I'm not going to lie, but that's part of the reason that I put, it's part of the appeal, okay? It's part of the appeal. These are my little functional headers, some water trackers and some full box trackers. How'd that get dirty? I don't know, we'll pretend it's not. Some checklists and workboxes and flags and other goodies. There's a willy wagtail sitting on the roof just outside my window. And it looks like it's eating something. This is not something I need to be looking at right now while I'm trying to film a video. What are these? These are half boxes and quarter boxes, glitter headers and solid headers, a little page of extras with some page flags, bill dues, which I never use, some checklists and whatnot. And I have revamped this slightly. If you've had any of my other kits, you can see that. These are actually a little bit bigger than they were in my previous kits because I think, well, I felt like the ones in my previous kits were a little bit too small. So I just increased the size and I actually like this a lot better. And then I have 2 vellums that I printed out. Look at them. Oh my God. I don't even know which one I want to use because I just love them both. The vellum is not available in my shop yet. I am working on this. I really want to be able to start selling printed vellums. I'm just trying to source cheaper vellum. But I am going to stay with the theme of using this as a sticker page. So I will have my weekly overview, and we'll get to this obviously, but I'll have my weekly overview here. And I'm going to put some stickers here. And so I have actual matching like sticker flakes that come with this kit that you can buy separately. But I was thinking the rose, because I'm in love with this rose, like this, hello, this scary looking bunny head. I really like that. So I could do something like this. I really love the bell jar. There's a beanie. Another rose, docs, because of course, a little moth, which freaks me out, but I know some of you are going to love the moth, the goth moth, and a pair of sunnies, which are not my thing. But yeah, so I could do something maybe like that. I'm not sure. It'll be something, I'll figure it out, but that's kind of like what I'm going, because I also have 2 different size deco sheets. So I could also use like the bigger deco and just use like maybe one, maybe the big rose in the middle, and then, or even the bell jar actually. I could do something like that. Put the bell jar in the middle and then do like smaller deco around it. I could actually do that. I kind of like that idea now that I'm thinking about it. So, but anyway, all right, let's get this in. Let's get started. So how are you all? I can't believe that we're at the end of February. I really, really can't. We've been mostly pretty good in my house, actually. We got the dreaded spicy cough. The spicy cough entered my household, not happy about it. And the person in question is actually doing really well at the moment. Very well, in fact. So they've had it for, well, symptoms started last Saturday and today is Friday. So basically 7 days. Well, today's the 6th day. So basically 7 days. So basically out of it and come out of quarantine, which is really nice. We can come out of, they can come out of isolation and we can come out of quarantine. I think I'm actually going to do something just a little bit different to my layout this week. Even though I did like the way last week's turned out, I just want to change it just slightly. Probably not even enough to make a difference really. God, I love this so much. I really wish Goth clip art was more easy to find. I probably should have put that up there too. I wasn't even thinking. How does that look? Does that look weird? Let's try it. This will probably be one of those moments I look back at when I'm doing a flip at the end of the year and be like, what the hell were you thinking? Yeah, I don't hate it. Don't really have very much in the way of stories to tell you this week because we haven't done anything. We haven't gone anywhere and I don't have any spiders in the house at the moment. Actually, you know what? I have no idea if I have spiders or not. So many of you were just, you were all like, you know what? Burning the house down is completely justified. I mean, wasn't it though? Like it is, right? That wasn't just me being dramatic. That's completely justified. Where are my date dots? And so many of you were just like, yeah, burn the house down. So I completely agree with you. I think I should. Definitely think I should have. Where the hell are my date dots? Oh, here they are. What are we starting on? The 21st. See, I've got mostly silver and greys in the way of washi strips, but I do have, glitter strips, but I do have this. This is like a very, like a muted champagne color actually, which is really quite pretty. I don't know if camera's picking it up very well, but it is very pretty. And so for my full boxes, I think I'll do this one. It's so beautiful. All right, I want to put a where are my work boxes? You know, I even have a white pen. I could probably write on that in white and it would look really good. And I just want to chuck down another glitter. Maybe this one. Just to space it out a bit. There we go. And then I want to put down one of my deco boxes. You know, I'm really impressed with the moth ones. I think they turned out so nice. So what I was thinking actually to do this just a little bit differently, I think I'm going to use this, and I don't know how this is going to turn out. So we're just going to use Monday and Tuesday as experimental days. So what I want to do is draw a line straight down here with my erasable pen. This thing is like my lifeline. You have no idea. I'm just going to draw a straight line down here like that. Because I basically want to just delineate this area here for all my full boxes and things like that for like at a glance type of thing. And then on this side of it, I have the option of putting some washi down. And so I don't know if I should do like a black. I don't think I like that actually. I think that's just going to be too much gold and I want to avoid that. So, but I do want to use, I think I want to use this one. Do you remember I was like, I don't even remember what spread this was in. Or it could have been a setup where I was like so desperately trying to use this and I couldn't find any place good for it, like for me to use it. So we're probably back to that now. I think I like that, you know? I think that's going to work out pretty well. All right, let's get Tuesday down because I might have a better idea once I get Tuesday down. Anyway, what was I saying? I think I was starting to say that I don't have any stories and then I was going to go on about the spider. Oh yeah, so the spider's still in my house somewhere, I think. It hasn't come out anywhere. We've had a number of little ones, a lot of which have died as they've been wandering around, but actually, now that I think about it, my neighbor who lives directly across from me, the boys, they just recently had their house sprayed for bugs and spiders and stuff. So possibly that's why I saw them, that big one. That might have actually been why I saw it in the middle of the, or not in the middle of the day, it was like in the early morning. Well, not early, it was like 8 o'clock in the morning because it was dying. Maybe it went off somewhere to die. I don't know. Now I'm terrified that if I go through my garage, like when I go through my garage and I'm looking for something, its corpse is going to be like, they're all like curled up. Do you know what I mean? Like, sorry. I know so many of you got all freaked out looking at those photos. I'm sorry. It was dreadful. I'm going to use this girl. But I haven't had any other scares with spiders or bugs in general, actually. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Let's get another work sticker down. It's going to be so nice coming out of isolation this weekend. So nice. I mean, I love my house and everything, obviously, because I'm very much a homebody, in case that wasn't apparent. I am very much a homebody. I really like spending time at home. I just love my house and I love hanging out here with my family and everything. And thank God for me that they also love to hang out here. But, I mean, you go a bit crazy when you're, like, forced to stay home. Oh, that looks really good, I'm telling you. The line down for this one. I really like that. I think that looks great. Kind of wish I had just a solid black washi or something just to put up here. I feel like that, you know, something needs to go here, but I just don't know what needs to go here. I have, because I have this kit for Hobonichi Weeks as well. So possibly that washi will fit right there. So what if we use the, whoops, this is on test paper. It's absolute crap and I hate it so much. I spend so much money on paper, like it's ridiculous how much money I spend on paper just trying to source good paper. And I don't know if it's the same in any other, you know, depending on wherever you're from, but in Australia, sticker makers do not like to give out their sources for some reason. Like I genuinely don't understand that at all. So feel free to educate me, please, because I don't get it. Like it's not going to, you're not going to lose business just because you tell people where you buy your sticker paper from. You know, it's freaking sticker paper. Sorry, I'm very salty about that. I'm not even going to apologize. I shouldn't apologize anyway. Like I buy my sticker paper from stashworld.com.au from Jessie. She's always been good to me. And her paper is that beautiful unicorn paper. It's that premium matte. It's brilliantly bright white. If you've ever received a sticker kit from me, then you know the quality of the paper. It's so beautiful. See, now I feel like it needs something here. I feel like I've gone into a rabbit hole that I probably should not have gone into. Oh, what about one of these? I have 3 of these on every kit, so what if I use that? Whoops, come back. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's for sure thin enough. Maybe not, don't know. Now I have to do on this side because I can't not have it on this side. So we'll see, Let's get this one down. Might as well copy, we'll do the same thing. See that, it doesn't look so bad. I think maybe if I had moved the date cover up, then I wouldn't be having this problem right now. So I'll have to remember that, actually. We'll try it on the next couple of pages and see how that looks. Don't know how I feel about it, actually. So I think I should probably use these, even though I almost never do. I probably should, since I can include them in my kit. Maybe I just need something to bring it all together, you know? I think that looks better. Let's move on. But I think on this page, I will put this along the top. Yeah, as pretty as this washi tape is, I'm just not a fan of moths at all. I don't even want to pretend. You know, we were in Arizona like a few years, I mean, I say a few, it's like more than like 16 years ago. We were in Arizona and we were, my husband and I were wandering through the estate where his best friend lives with his best friend. Actually, we weren't just wandering, okay? It was like a night. We were taking a night walk after dinner, okay? It was quite legit. And we saw these massive, what I thought were hummingbirds. And his best mate was like, no, they're moths. I was like, I'm sorry, what now? Moths? And he goes, yeah, they're hummingbird moths. That's an actual creature. So I had to go Google it. I couldn't believe it. They're huge. I actually thought it was a hummingbird. It's disgusting. And people get all bent out of shape about Australian creatures. Although, I mean, I get bent out of shape about Australian creatures, so I don't know why I'm trying to sound all freaking tough. I'm not. Australian creatures are bloody scary. The least of which would be spiders, in my opinion. Despite the okay, so I think her channel name is Planning with Danie. She was talking to me recently through comments in the last video. I can't remember. She said something about the spider incident anyway. And I had commented, like, remind me to tell you the story of my mum and the spider in her jeans or something like that. So I don't even remember actually how old I was. I think I was in my like very early teens. I'm pretty sure it was in my very early teens. I was downstairs, I think, getting breakfast or something, getting ready for school, something like that. And oh God, no, don't do that. Shoot. Like, why didn't you just stick down where I put you? Why did you have to move? So I'm downstairs and I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing for the day. I think I'm getting ready for school or whatever. And my mum just like screams from upstairs. And so I like sprint upstairs to see what's wrong. She's jumping up and down or hopping up and down or something, smacking her legs, like smacking her thighs and her calf area. And I was like, what are you doing? You know? Like, you're looking really bizarre, Mum. What's going on, you know? She's like, there's a bloody huntsman in my jeans. And I was like, oh. In my head, I was thinking, oh, that spider must have, you know, fled from her jeans. It's probably on the floor somewhere. I should move. So I jumped on her bed and I was like, well, where is it? And she's like, I don't know where it is. She couldn't find it. So I was like, well, take your jeans off, you know, because she's like still smacking at herself. Like, she's like, if it's in my pants, I'm going to kill it. And I was like, well, yuck, take your jeans off. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want spider guts all over your legs, you know, if it's still in there. She ended up taking her jeans off and she's like stomping around and she's like flapping her jeans, you know, like you do. We couldn't find it. They weren't in her pants. And she's like, she like full on chucked her jeans at me. She's like, look through them and see if they're in there. And I was like very, very carefully and gingerly like trying to shake out her pants, you know, and trying to look like I'm a tough girl, even though I'm like inside dying. I managed to turn her jeans inside out. There's no spider there. So she's feeling oddly optimistic that everything's going to be okay. I don't know why you would think that, really. But anyway, she is feeling oddly optimistic that everything's going to be okay. So she pulls her jeans on. She's like, all right, well, out you go then. And I was like, well, how come I have to go first? You're the mum. And she's just like, because there's a spider out there and I don't want, you know, I don't want to walk on it type of thing. And I was like, okay, makes sense. So I start walking out. There it is. It wasn't as big as the one that crawled underneath my little poof thing, but it was a good size. And I stopped and she's like, is it there? And I was like, oh yes. She ended up killing it because she is not a catch and release person. She is very much a violent person. And she is very much a, I will kill it until it's dead sort of person. What did she do? I think she grabbed a shoe and she was like beating the crap out of it. And I was like, oh, it was pretty traumatic because I think I've just always been like very pro animal and very pro insect and very pro bug in general. Like, and despite the fact that I can't stand birds, I'm very pro bird, you know, like, I don't condone like senselessly killing creatures just because you don't like them. I just, you know, suck it up. God, you know, catch and release, it's okay. But yeah, like after she thought it was dead, she then went downstairs and grabbed the spray and, oh, that's ripping. Oh, that's not gonna, well, maybe I'll just put a little sticker there. Yeah. She went and grabbed the spray and then came upstairs and sprayed the crap out of it. I was like, it's dead, Mum. What are you doing? And she's like, I'm making sure it's dead. I don't want this thing coming back alive because apparently that can happen. But anyway, that's the story of my mum and the huntsman in her jeans. Definitely wasn't like the one that I saw. And I've had them in the shower. Like I had a very traumatic experience. I was probably like 12 or 13 or something and just casually having a shower like you do. And we only had one bathroom in the whole house because we were very poor growing up. And so I lived in government housing. So we only had the one bathroom. And so I was having a shower and my brother came in because he had to pee. Anyway, I was in the middle of trying to wash my hair. There was a very small shower cubicle thing. And so there was like this little shelf thing on the wall in front of me that we had like stuck there, you know, with like one of those suction cup things. That's where I had all my shampoo and conditioner and everything and my toothpaste and all the rest of it and my face wash. And anyways, I went to grab my shampoo and this bloody huntsman was right there and I screamed. And then I jumped out of the shower and I saw my brother standing there peeing and I screamed again. So I was like double traumatized. It was absolutely horrific. It was like the most horrific day of my whole life. Okay, I just went and quickly printed off another sheet on matte paper this time, not my expensive premium paper. So I used moths there. We're going to use snakes. I genuinely don't even remember what I was talking about either before. So if I randomly start repeating myself, I'm really sorry. There we go. I really like that a lot. You know what? We'll just do another moth. We'll do the snakes and the moths. We'll do both. I think that's actually straight. I need to go buy a lotto ticket. Oh my God, my throat is so dry from talking and I don't have my water up here at all. It's downstairs and I can't be bothered going down to get it, even though it's like 30 degrees in this room. All right, so I think I'm gonna do the same layout that I did last weekend and then just put a strip of washi in the middle and yes, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take probably the snakes. Snakes are my favorite. God, where's the middle? It's about here. Does that look about right? Right. It's got to come down a bit, I think. I mean, if I was smart, I would have measured it. It's close enough for government work. I wonder if I'll ever get to a point where I can actually cut that straight. Okay, there we go. Loving that. That's not where I wanted to put that. That's also, I wanted to put that over there. Oh, can I bring it up? Let's see. I actually wonder if this paper has changed because you never used to be able to pull it up once it went down, but that actually came up pretty easy and didn't really lose very much sticky at all. Does anybody else buy your paper through Stashworld? Have you noticed a difference? Let me know. I think I want to use these two on the weekend and I'll use her, I think, for Friday because I love her. Actually, I want to get my hair dyed like that, this color. It's this really pretty lavender in case it's not clear, but oh no, hang on. I need a glitter petal. But I've got to find a good salon to go to in my area because what I initially want to have done is my hair dyed completely, like not platinum, but like a really pretty creamy ash blonde. So basically almost platinum, but not like that harsh platinum color. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like I want it to be a nice, soft, milky, do you know what I mean? Like a really nice, creamy color. Like I want that as the base. And then I want to be able to put a really beautiful lavender through it. Or even like a dark lavender on top and like ombre it, you know, dark lavender on the top and then a lighter lavender at the bottom. I think that would look really, really cool. Let's finish this day off though, otherwise I will feel very incomplete. And something's crooked there. Something is crooked there. What is crooked? Is it this? I've actually never had purple hair before. I've had pink. I've had cotton candy pink actually, and I loved that color. It was so pretty. I need to put my deco boxes down. I didn't do that. I must have got all sidetracked with something. Probably when was I talking about spiders when I was doing this? Probably. Yeah, my mum, right? I think. Let's do another big box here. And I think on this one, I'll do a smaller box. I really like this one. I don't know if you can even see on camera, but they're little crosses and chains. They're like bat crosses actually. And they look so cool. Yep, love it. All right, so in here, I think I'll use, let's do this one. The bunny skulls. Oh, I didn't do I was wondering why that looked a bit naked. Let's get that down. Yeah, I really like that, but I don't know, like I'm thinking maybe I should do something down here, but it's such a small space. I don't think I really need to, so maybe I won't. I might just leave it the way it is. Although I just feel like it looks like it's unfinished, but I don't usually have a lot on the weekends. Like we don't really go a lot of places, or if we do, it's like for the whole day because we're visiting people. So I don't really need to write a whole lot of things on here. I might just leave that actually, and then if I want to change it later, I will. Oh, I really like how that's come out. Almost done. Now I get to go back and do some deco. I really want to use my docs here. God, I love my docs. Anyone else have docs in the 90s or even now because you can buy them now? Anybody got them? Love them. Absolutely love them. They were so comfortable. They were a bitch to break in though, right? I remember looking in all of the teen magazines and stuff because at the time they were like all the rage and all the people, everyone was wearing them, and so they would give you tips in the teen magazines how to break them in comfortably so you weren't ripping up your feet. And I remember one of the suggestions was to fill the boots up with water and stick your feet in them because it's leather. So the water would like expand the leather and they would sort of like mold to your feet. That didn't work. They did not mold to my feet. I did fill them up with water though, and I sat outside, but my God, my feet were so sore. I genuinely don't even remember how long it took me to break them in either, but I remember my feet were so sore for so many days. Like my feet were killing me. I couldn't wear shoes, which sucked because I was working, and so I was trying to, get through my work day because I worked in retail, and trying to get through the day being on my feet in shoes when my feet were all like blistered and in pain, and I had like so many layers of band-aids on, and that didn't work at all. I want to use this one. I'm gonna put this one down here, I think. I like that. That looks okay. And I kind of want to get another pair now, to be honest. Like, I've seen so many really nice pairs at Hype, and I really want to go and get another pair, and both of my kids want them. I mean, they're not cheap. Although, interestingly, they are cheaper than they were when I was 17. I was 17 when I bought my first pair from saving up from my job. They cost me $375, and they're significantly cheaper than that today. I think they're still made, like the same quality is still there. Oh, and I don't need any of these. Okay, all right, well, I think I am all done. All right, let's get the vellum down. I just haven't decided which one I want to use. I really like the snakes. But I think they're way better, aren't they? Let's do the skulls. Right, let's get my ruler and my tape. And I'm just gonna put it right along the edge here, cut off the excess. So I'm just folding the tape back over my ruler and going to make sure that it is centered to my page, which it isn't. There we go. So basically all I'm going to do now is just slide it into the seam of the book, push it in with my ruler and flick it up. So then the tape sticks to the opposite side. There we go, like that. And it's in there and it's good, it's not moving, which makes me happy. But actually before I end this video, I want to get my rose on here. So, was it the rose? Did I decide on the rose? Oh, I just love that, but I really like that too. Wait, maybe I could put in my docs because they were like pretty iconic. I like that. And then I can put all of my little deco pieces around the outside. So I can put some of these bigger ones, the bigger elements around, and then some of the smaller elements as well. All right, so let's just get this sticker flake down. There we go. Oh, that is gonna look so good. I'm not gonna decorate this whole thing while I'm on camera, but that is gonna look so, so good when I get all of the little elements around. And I think while I'm here, I'll just run this washi right down the side next to my dates. I really do like that. I think that actually turned out quite nice. All right, let's take a look and see how it all looks together. This is my weekly overview, my decorative vellum, the start of my sticker page, Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that is it for my setup for this week. So thank you so much for watching. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, everybody.